Alright, you guys, welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's 4. It's your boy, the Shock Trooper 556. So, I went around and I asked a couple of people in a couple of FNAF game groups that I'm a part of, and I said, hey, look, I'm having a lot of trouble getting off of Night 2 of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I've been doing this, doing that, doing the other. I was like, can anybody tell me what I'm doing wrong? And I had a couple of people reply, and they were like, yeah, you're not the only one that has issues with Night 4, especially if it's your first time playing. And don't worry about it. You're doing everything right. You just have to get lucky and survive, which is pretty much the whole point of the game. And they told me just keep doing what you're doing, and if you see the flashlight flicker, don't shine the light down the hall. Close the door and go back. So basically, from what they've told me, that I'm doing everything right. It's just night 2 is a pain in the ass for everyone, according to what I've been picking up and everything. But we're going to jump into it again, and we're going to try it again, and we're going to see if we can't get off of night 2, and hopefully get to night 3, and then progress from there. So, again, just want to say that this is a game series that I am not in any rush to do. So, there might be a few videos of me stuck on a night, but we're going to keep at it until we get it. Oh, nose is a little runny, sorry. I'm getting over being sick. My body's getting the rest of it out. So we're gonna keep at it until we get it. We will eventually get it, but I just wanted to let everybody know, hey, I'm not an everyday FNAF game player, and I'm not in a rush to put this together. So let's jump into night 2 and see what happens. Alright. Cheek is in the kitchen again. Why is Foxy there so fucking early? Jump scare in 3, 2, 1. Nope. Okay, cool. I don't hear anything in the kitchen anymore. Yeah, I do. Chico, where'd you come from? I checked that fucking door. Well, we got to 3 o'clock. You know, those people were right. Night 2 was a pain in the ass. Alright. Again. Alright. Two a.m. We're doing good. Fucking Foxy. I heard him walking away. You heard the footsteps too. I heard the footsteps. I opened the door, I shut the door, I opened the door, and then I shut the door, and I heard the footsteps walking away, but yet he still jump scared me. I'm starting to wonder if this game is fucking me deliberately. I'm doing everything right, but I still get fucking God. I don't understand. See the bag over there? Hanging off of the thingy? Three a.m. Chica's back in the kitchen. Foxy, you fuck. Shut the fuck up. Fuck, I did not mean to do that. Two Nights at Freddy's. There we go. Finally, we are off of night 2. Three days until the party. Now, we are only going to the main game, the 5 nights, alright? I just want everybody to know that, because it's 5 nights at Freddy's, we're just going to do the 5 nights. I know there's other game modes and stuff that we can do, but I've got a few games to get through, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. So we're just going to do the 5 nights. Sorry if that's a bubble buster to some of you guys, but I'm just doing the main story, so, I mean, it is what it is. He left without you. He knows that you hate it here. You're right beside the exit. If you run, you can make it. Hurry. Run towards the exit. Which way's the exit? No. Don't you remember what you saw? The exit is the other way. Hurry and leave. It's too late. Hurry the other way and find someone who will help you. You know what will happen if he catches you. That's William Afton. You can find help if you can get past them. You have to be strong. Damn. Tomorrow is another day. Alright, so apparently, if I get this little bastard on the X and hit the light, we get 2 extra hours taken off. Alright, I waited too long. So apparently, from what I've been told, you're supposed to wait until you hear two sets of footsteps running past, and then turn the light on, and he'll land on the X. So that's what we have to do. But you got to get it right. Foxy already. Chica. didn't hear any breathing. Though people do tell me that I need like a really good headset for this shit. That's something that obviously can't happen because I can't afford a really good headset. Well, not now. I mean, I have my Steel series, but I can't use them with the stand-up mic. I could use the Steel series by themselves, but the audio of, you know, in the video of me and everything like that is really gonna sound like shit because it's a headset. This, what I'm using right here, is a stand-up mic, and it's Bluetooth. So I can't figure out how to get the Bluetooth and this to work together. So, the headset that I'm using right now are the, I think they're like the Rig 400s or something. And obviously I'm not using the mic piece. I'm using the mic, the stand-up mic that I'm using, my HyperX Quadcast. But the audio might not be good enough to hear really, really, really faint sounds. And there's really nothing I can do about that. So it is what it is. I'll just have to be extra careful, I guess, or cautious. But anyway, we're on night 3, so, yeah. We're gonna give this one more go and see what happens. If not, then I'm gonna go ahead and take a break because I don't want to burn myself out. And then we'll come back to it and get off of night 3. Or try to get off of night 3. So let's try this one more time. We got Foxy right off the rip last time. Foxy again. Alright, and Bonnie. Go fuck yourself, Foxy. I like you, but fuck you. Oh, whatever. Shut up. Come on. Thank you. Chica now. Holy shit. Whatever. They're really out to get me this time. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and take a break. So this is where I'm going to cut the video. Because like I said, I don't want to burn myself out too fast with it. So, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'm a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. Playing the games are a pain in the ass. They really are a pain in the ass. Playing the games is a bitch. But there's a lot of people out there that play it to the point to where they know everything about it. I'm not one of those guys, even though I'm a big fan of the franchise. It's just that I like the lore, I like the movies, and, you know, I like the idea behind it and everything, but playing the game, I didn't want to be one of those guys that was a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's and never played the game. There's quite a few people out there that are like that. I didn't want to be one of those guys. So even though I've played Five Nights at Freddy's and Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in the past, I never finished the franchise. I set out to, I started to, and I didn't finish. So this time I wanted to be like, all right, look, so if I'm going to go back to Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm going to do all the games, and regardless of how much of an absolute thorn in my side they can be to play the games, I'm going to play the games, and then, you know, at least I can say, yeah, I've played the games, I've beat the games, and, you know, I won't be one of those guys that's like, oh, I love Five Nights at Freddy's, I know everything about Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, cool, which game have you played? Oh, I've never played any of them. What? You know, I didn't want that to be me, so... So, yeah, here we are. But I am by no means good at the games. I just strike it up to luck. I had to get on Google to find out how the hell I was supposed to get off of night 2. And earlier today, I was talking to some people in a FNAF fan group. And I was like, look, hey, I'm having a lot of trouble getting off night 2. I can't figure this stuff out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm following the formula the way that it was laid out for me that I found on Google. And they were like, yeah, you're doing it right. You just have to get lucky and survive. Night 2 is a bitch for everyone on Five Nights at Freddy's 4. And I was like, all right, cool. So at least I'm not the only one. They was like, no, you're not the only one, and you're not going to be the last one either. But, hey, we got off of night 2. We're here on night 3, so we just got to figure out how to get off night 3 or... mix it up, because I know that each level you progress as it gets harder, so the formula changes, and you got to figure out what the hell you're supposed to do on night 3. Night 4 is going to be something different, night 5 is going to be totally different, and it's going to be like that throughout the rest of the games, and we're going to have to figure out what's going on and what to do, or the proper way to do it, and then hope we can get through it. That's Five Nights at Freddy's, that's just how it is. So, I hope you guys did enjoy the video for what it is, and if you did like it, and you are a FNAF fan like myself, and if you have played the games, and if you've beaten the games, please consider to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, leave a comment down below. Link to Poggers will be in the description box below. Use code SHOCKTROOPER, all caps, no spaces, get 10% off on your order. Ooh, excuse me. If you didn't like the video for whatever reason under the sun, then go ahead and hit that thumbs down button. All options are open to you guys. You guys do what you want to do. You're all big boys and girls and stuff out there, so go ahead and make your own decision as to what you want to do. So, I hope you guys come back for the next video, Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Hopefully, we'll get off of night 3 and get on to night 4, because that's obviously the objective. And, yeah, hopefully we can beat Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and go over to Five Nights at Freddy's 3. But anyway, that's going to do it for right now. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for watching. And until next video, until next time, take care, take it easy, stay safe, keep it metal, and I will see you all in the next one. Alright, everybody, until then and until next time, deuces, everyone. Oh, this game came out in 2015. Man, that was a long time ago.